It's a beautiful week. It's Super Bowl week when you're hearing this. It's going to be great. It's going to be the who's who, who's wearing what. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a lot of, I don't know, a certain 49ers wife's apparel.
I think the devil wears Prada, so Taylor Swift's going to be decked out in Prada.
Oh. Oh, you don't think it's going to be
Juszczyk's wife just making coats for everybody?
well, it's either that or do you think that we're going to get a just combination of Robot Chicken and SNL when Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds show up and they're disputing their case against that director dude?
Well, I guess I'm unfamiliar with what you just are talking about.
Oh, just
so I
look it
missed
up.
the whole-
Put type in
Okay. Ryan Reynolds, Blake
no, just
Lively?
type in Blake Lively lawsuit. I don't know how you've missed this. This is your Neo moment.
that's the fourth thing. Oh man. Oh, it's AP News, so you know it can try. I don't know why I've only been listening because nobody ever brings up AP News. That's been my news source now. I'm like nobody ever brings up them and talk. I'm just gonna go AP News. There's no bias when it comes to AP News in my mind right now.
No, I feel like the AP News is the ultimate thing. It's like, I feel horrible about myself. I'm going to eat some ice cream and read the AP.
Yeah, the AP. I don't even know what the AP stands for.
Associated Press. It's got to be.
Oh, I thought it was ass and pussy news.
Well, dude, that news is dripping. Oh, it's good.
How has Pornhub not made a spin-off website called Ass and Pussy News, and it's just Pornhub news?
The ass poo?
The ass
It's
poo.
just ASPU.
Okay, so I'm looking at New York judge in March of is set. Oh, a judge set a March of 2026 trial date on Monday to move the initial conference of mid-February public between Blake Lively and her It Ends With Us co-star and director Justin Balney. Okay. Who continue to grow and escalate. Wait, what happened? I want to get to what happened. Okay.
I don't know, dude. I just know she's suing some dude. And then he sued her back.
Oh, he sued her back. Okay.
Yeah.
The lawyers from Brian Friedman representing Baldy was engaging in this.
I don't know if you're saying his last name or insulting him.
I'm not.
Baldy.
It's B-A-L-D-O-N-I.
That's my nickname.
I don't know. Baldy. I don't know. It's like fucking Italian or some shit.
You said it better when you were moving your hands. I think that's a prerequisite to saying the name.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to type why Blake Lively lawsuit. Why did Blake Lively file it? Okay, on December 3rd, dude, Google AI is not the best, but it at least helps me get the headlines.
oh yeah, it tells you what you want. Like 7 out of 10 times, it's perfect. I'm like, thank you.
Okay. Lively's formally filed a lawsuit in New York federal court against Baldy.
Okay.
And his publicist, Wayne Studios, for other defendants, what is it? Retaliation against her for reports of sexual harassment and workplace safety concerns. So that's what it's about. It's about sexual harassment and stuff.
They had to act on glass, like his broken glass. I don't understand the safety. It was actually Rust 2 they were filming. It's unsafe.
Rust 2, Electric Boogaloo. With even zanier deaths.
Yeah, exactly. It was the Gremlins 2 of Rust.
Dude, is Hollywood just actually making snuff films and still putting them out amidst lawsuits?
I mean, they haven't stopped. They're like, because didn't that happen? Enter the Dragon, Crow.
Oh, that's true. True.
And now Rust.
But I don't think, did they put out Crow?
They put out all those movies.
Yeah, they put it out. Yeah, they did, I guess. But they don't put in the scenes. I feel like
it's a deleted scene. You have to buy the DVD.
Dude, that's how DVDs are going to make a comeback. That's why the movie industry's doing this. It's all a plot, dude, to get people to get physical media back on the show.
Dude, ever since we had that conversation, I've queued up all the physical media I want to buy. I'm getting super into. I'm like, okay, I want this. I want this.
it's not a bad idea. I'm telling you, because there's several movies I really love that I never see on streaming platforms, like anywhere.
Well, even if they are, they shift constantly. And
they shift constantly because of the contracts, and then they also I've noticed they've been some of them are different. They're not the full movie.
No, they change stuff like Star Wars. I know they change shit. The thing I was crazy about though is I'm like, are you telling me for $35 I can get every Terminator? Yes, I will take that.
Yeah, exactly. The box sets are great. Like, it's smart. If you love a series or you love a movie, just buy a DVD. You have a device in your house, I guarantee you, that plays a DVD. Or a Blu-ray. You have it. You do.
Well, that's a funny thing. It also it gives you, like, if you get a 4K version, it gives you the 4K, Blu-ray, and a digital code.
Yeah,
it's like,
so you
what
have
am I
it digitally.
doing? And of course I'm buying this.
Dude, I want to do what some of these guys do.
Create what is that cinema server?
Yes.
Yeah,
where they literally create their own, basically, Netflix they can pull up within their house. They create a server of their own movies and stuff, which would be... I don't know why more people aren't doing this. This is what's going to start communism in our country, is digital media, because people are going to say, what if we all get together and share our content with each other?
Technically, I bought it, and I didn't give it to you or resell it. I'm just letting you stream it.
Comrade, I'm letting you watch Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Comrade.
Comrade, do you want to watch How High?
Comrade, do you wish to watch Rush Hour 3? It's not my favorite of the series, but I do like it.
Comrade, I'm no judge, but I've seen you've been watching a lot of Will and Grace. I have questions.
Comrade, when will we get season 8 of Scrubs?
Comrade, I'm still missing last season of Jackass and Pranked.
I'm telling you, doing like what do they call it? Community servers instead of like compounds. We're just doing digital compounds.
Comrade, you have all Friends seasons except season 3 and make no sense.
Comrade, why are we missing season 6 and 7 of Supernatural? Missing key plot points to the end of the series.
I know you say we don't have the entire collection of Game of Thrones, but we made it better by omitting 8.
Cliffhanger, much better ending than what bullshit they put out. No. I honestly think that's a good idea. Like, it's something me and you should look into doing with our physical media. I've actually created a spread. I've gotten so much now, like, because not only do I have like DVDs and stuff like that, but I also have the VHS collection. I created a spreadsheet on Google Docs so I can like access it anywhere when I go to buy used stuff to make sure I don't buy. Do you want to take a guess at how many copies of Jurassic Park we own?
Dude, that's another one I want to buy, but I'm going to say 3.
Nathan, we own 3 copies of the VHS alone.
Holy shit. Well, that makes sense because it might eat it. You got to have backups.
One came with a cool 1990
hologram.
1993, I think, is when.
Yeah,
that's when the movie was released.
Is it 93?
But I don't remember when the VHS came
94.
out.
One of the two.
It was 93.
Okay.
I know it was for a fact.
Okay.
Don't fucking autistic me about this.
Well, did your version have Velociraptor? It was the Velocis. Oh my God, the Velociraptor. I was that one to add a Saurus after it. Velocisaurs. Yeah. Did they have their feathers? Because they've been animated in now. No,
they've re-updated.
They're just giant.
They're going back through.
They're just giant chickens now.
No, and then we also, but one of them has like a cool Jello coupon from like '96 in there when the first release. It's fucking sweet.
Can still redeem it. That's the other thing I miss about if you get the old ones, the previews.
Dude, that is the best part of VHS watching. Like, I love watching the movie, but honestly, all of the previews at the beginning make it so much more magical.
It does.
It's awesome. It makes it so fun. That's honestly, have you watched any of the movies that are on Peacock, or watched a movie on there other than just wrestling? Have you watched anything else?
I've tried to watch a movie or two, and they throw in some ads and stuff. But
Well, that's why I like the beginning, because what they do is they front load all their commercials on a movie, so it's all right at the beginning, which is awesome.
Yeah, which is
but
better
then it's
than
like having the previews.
Yeah, but it's way better than Amazon where they keep cutting in occasionally. I'm like, okay, cool. This is ruining all of my experience.
Yeah, it sucks ass. But yeah, that you are right. The VHSs are like the best for that. But I have to have that Google Doc now in order to make sure I don't duplicate buy stuff.
Okay, I mean it makes sense.
Yeah.
But
I have so many now. I didn't realize how many I had or thought it was a problem until my fiance came downstairs one day and I was like looking for a movie for us to watch and she goes, "Oh my God, this is all we have now?" And I was like, "Yeah, we have everything we need," is what I said. I was like, "We have Supernatural up to season 6, which is the best. It's a good stopping point because everything after that gets kind of weird."
I've gotten to the point though, like my Amazon save for later is over 100 deep of just okay.
You just keep putting save for later other stuff on there?
Yeah. So I have it so I can start basically taking stuff off. But it was like shows I'll rewatch. It's just a bunch of movies that I know for a fact I will at some point in time just throw that in and rewatch.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. But I think that's the problem, though, with like having the digitally saved stuff, right? Because you have hundreds, but you've never gone back.
No. I'm saying I have 100 that I want to buy.
Oh, buy. Oh, okay. That's okay. I get what you're saying now.
I went through and I'm like, I love these movies, dude. I got the original Ninja Turtles 1, 2, and 3. I'm like, fuck yes.
I have all those. I found a VHS copy of that in Arizona,
dude.
I almost bought
Which
it,
one?
but it was just tattered. Number 3,
yes,
and I don't have that one.
And it's got the best, worst previews ever. Like I still remember how awful they are.
They also had number 1 too, so they didn't have number 2. I would have bought all 3 VHSs, but the box art was destroyed, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna pay this much for this if the box.
You know, do you think they could do that today, or would they be, those turtles are appropriating a culture?
East Coast turtles talking like surfers? That's West Coast appropriation.
Well, they were in Japan in the third one, dude.
Oh, that one.
Samurai.
Okay. I was just talking about turtles and their whole vernacular in general. They didn't talk like they were from New York.
No, they're surfer dudes. It was basically what was it? That movie, Three Ninjas, that took place in California, and they're like, yeah, dude.
Wouldn't it be funny if 3 ninjas instead they were just East Coast kids? Hey, the fuck is this sand over here?
That would be. They all speak like dice.
How was our grandpa Asian? Oh!
But in a weird plot twist, that was actually the Karate Kid.
Yeah, it was, for real. Oh, yeah, that is true. Daniel LaRusso does come from New York, doesn't he? No, he's Jersey. He's even more fucking a trash Italian. Oh, that is funny. I just love how I've never even been to New Jersey, but I've only seen it from Manhattan. But even there, you can go, oh yeah, that is the trailer park of New York.
There's some beautiful parts to it.
Oh yeah, it's called the Garden State for a reason. Yeah. No, I'm sure. I'm just fucking.
You think? You know what? I think New Jersey set it up perfect. What they did is any place you can see from another state, they're like, make it look like trash, so they don't want to come in here. And then you go past that, and it's just like a paradise.
Dude, that's what the mob did. They were like, we're gonna start all our trash companies over here, build a trash wall to keep them out. This is our Garden State. See, we don't smell the garbage because all the flowers are perfuming the garbage for us.
This whole stays on the inside smells like bod spray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They even
remember how
they
say you shit a rose bush when you spray too much Glad after taking the deuce?
Place is flammable.
That's New Jersey. Go Giants.
You know, I'm really glad we kept Daniel Jones and not Barkley. Whoops.
Who needs Saquon? You know, the dime a dozen that guy. Daniels. Yeah, I'm looking it up. Building your own media server. Because I think if me and you did this, we could combine all of our physical media and have a awesome library.
It'd be all, yeah.
Build your own.
It's got to be simplistic, I would imagine, as long as you're connected to the internet.
Yeah, streaming server. There we go. Okay. Build your own custom video experience with a mobile web desktop app using. No, wait, what? Is that right? No.
No, there's one where you have it on
video
your computer.
streaming service. Yeah, I know. I'm learning.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Learn how to set up your own video streaming service.
Hey, we're going to talk
like
about
YouTube.
this for a solid 5 minutes, and then we're going to cut away and say, hey, if you want this service, pay us this much money so we can tell you how to do it.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. Yeah. Check us out for part 2.
Yeah, exactly. Where we also go over V-Shred.
Yeah, okay. Build your own personal streaming service with no smart TV and mobile. Okay, how do you do it? I don't know. There's ways to do it. I don't want to read through.
Yeah, there's
I
a
thought
lot.
it might be a quick thing. I know but it can't be that hard. Especially now. I would assume it's not that hard to do.
No, I wouldn't assume so.
I would assume as long as one of you has a PC running, you create. Because I don't know what a server technically is, right? What is a server? Because that's what people are like. You got to create your own server. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? How do you create a server?
You create it, and then it's your server's what everything else is pinging. So it goes, okay, your server's basically what everything's connected to. So when it connects to it, it can see the library.
Right. So you could do that with your computer then.
Yes.
If you just
that's
create,
what
you
I've
could basically designate a hard drive that's always on, as long as the computer's running and supplying that.
Everything I've read, it's
you
just get a dummy computer and you set it up to go. That's it.
Well, we have plenty of those walking around, don't we? We are technology hoarders.
That's right. But, dude, speaking of physical media, though, take a wild guess as to the very first movie I had to make a purchase on when I got back into it.
When you first got back into it. I tried to get you back into this, by the way, very early on. Remember when I got you a VHS copy of Terminator?
Yep, still got it. It
yeah,
still runs.
That is still one of the coolest fucking things I've ever found.
It
and
rules.
I'm jealous I don't have that in my collection right now.
It rules.
I know. God, I'm a good brother. Anyway, God,
you know how good it looks, and I don't care what anybody says. To put that on, you got a brand new TV, but the pixels still come up all boxy. I'm like, yes, my childhood. Yeah,
dude, it's part of like the best part about throwing in the VHS is like watching the fucking film catch.
Yeah,
I love it.
And now I realize why people like those old school, like where they had the film, like the pops and all that stuff. I'm like, I get it now. Okay, this is how people are with like records and shit.
Yeah, this is how I will get back to your original question about which one you had, but I will say this. The nostalgia factor of all these things I know are just showing our age. But the other night, I put on like a DVD movie and just like let it play, and then I woke up after falling asleep to the DVD menu, and I was like, my childhood!
And it was You Got a Friend in Me because you were watching Toy Story.
It was fucking Austin Powers, and it's when he's like, press play, baby.
Nice.
It was even creepier. So it's just Mike Myers like, go ahead, hit something. He's just telling you.
Nice.
Play the movie. And I was just like, So, your first movie you had to buy. Well, okay, let me narrow this down first.
It's one of my favorites.
It's one of your favorites, but you also because this helps narrow it down because some of these things so I need one question: is it a Blu-ray DVD combo set with the digital code?
Yeah, it was 4K and all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so it does come with all that because some of them don't. So that's why.
Yeah, I found out. Queen of the Damned does not.
So you bought Interview with a Vampire?
No.
Oh, damn it! When you said Queen of the Damned,
no,
you misled me there. That's bullshit.
I know. I'll give you a chance.
Leading the witness.
Coincidentally, dude, this will make you laugh. I watched Queen of the Damned, the series on Netflix they put out.
Oh my god, I bet it's awful.
I didn't know. I had to look up. It's about gay vampires.
Classic.
Didn't know that. Because I've only known the movie. And then I had to look up, and I was like, I don't remember this with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. What? And I looked it up, and it's like, it was a cult gay hit book back in like the late 70s.
Oh, Interview with a Vampire was?
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
It does. But like I said, my ignorant ass comes to it and going, I remember Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise.
Right. Well, this makes even more sense that that's about gay vampires, because you just had Brad Pitt whining like a gay little bitch the whole movie. I didn't want to be a vampire. This guy tricked me.
Yeah, so
you're gonna be a vampire and you're gonna like it, honey.
I was just like, oh, okay. But I rewatched. It was funny watching that series. I was like, oh, you only got halfway through the movie, and it was 8 episodes.
Oh, Jesus.
So they're like right to the book.
Okay, so the Queen of the Damned is like a book accurate thing.
Queen of the Damned is ish. They had wrapped that.
Not the movie, but your new show, the new show you watched.
No, that was Interview with the Vampire I watched.
Oh, that's a new. Okay, sorry. You said watch Queen of the Damned.
No, I was looking for
a new TV show.
No, I said Queen of the Damned because they couldn't get it in 4K. But then I said when you said Interview with the Vampire, that's why I would watch that series.
Okay. Oh, so there is a series called Interview with Vampire, and it's more towards the book now.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Oh, all right. Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, man.
But movie.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. Interview with a Vampire felt like it was my best guess.
No.
Blade.
No.
There's something with vampires.
Actually, no. It was Gladiator.
What? That's your favorite movie?
Well, yeah, it's fucking great, dude.
It is a great movie. There's so many other movies I've talked with you about, like that we've passionately talked about. I feel like you've hid that one. Like, I can't really talk about how much I fuck with Gladiator.
Oh, dude, I fucking love that movie. I don't care what anybody says.
Dude, it's awesome.
To this day,
Gladiator
if I see a field of wheat, I will run my hand over it and hum a little ditty.
Dude, I'll admit something so like cringy about myself. Okay, and it's because of Gladiator. When I played baseball, every time...
My name is Waidamus Taylor.
My name is Normanus Taylor. Waidamus Taylor.
Commander of the field, catcher in the...
Father to a golfer. Father by a golfer. But anyway,
husband to a murdered baseball career.
Yeah. And I will not have my vengeance because I took an arrow to the knee. I'll tell you something super cringe though.
All right.
When I played baseball, every time I got done, like when I would do the in between innings. Start of the game, in between innings, warming up the pitcher, catching.
You did the dirt thing, didn't you?
I did the dirt thing.
I knew
Every
it.
fucking time, dude. I would just pick up dirt, and I wouldn't take off my glove.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't rub it in both hands. But I was also sweaty, right?
Yeah.
So like, it did help because I didn't have. It's not like they were gonna let the catcher have chalk, but but I would grab the dirt and just like feel it and shake it around my hand and then like toss it. I always did it. Did it between every inning.
That Spaniard's cheating. The Spaniard.
Is that fucking Russell Crowe behind the plate? Making movies, making songs, and playing high school baseball.
But no,
yeah, that's the cringe. I think about that all the time, and I only did that because it was because of Gladiator. I was like, that's so fucking cool, dude. Yeah, I'm a warrior out there behind the plate, dude. I'm in my fucking battle armor, dude. I'm walking up there with a sword, basically trying to cut my enemies in half by hitting dingers.
In high school, because of all the things I watched with swords, a ritual walking up to the tee box was to do the little X in the air with it, like I was fencing. And do
my god!
And then I'd come up and line up as I'm walking up to my ball to tee off. I'd do and then come back and pull it back to tee up my ball.
Would you go? My name is Boos.
I mean, it was yeah. I mean, not far off.
Nathan also carried Spanish maracas up with him, and he's like, "Have you ever seen a 325-yard drive.
I'm the king of the the Cuban beat that go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom, chick.
Oh man, okay. Well, that makes me feel, dude. It's so funny when you start playing sports and how you just want to be. You watch all these athletes who are the top, the peak of the thing, and that's why they can do goofy shit. And you're just like, that's so fucking cool. And meanwhile, you're just some honky from fucking Iowa, just like, I'm gonna be so fucking cool right now.
I mean, I don't know whose is worse, but either of us getting caught doing that.
Yours is way worse.
Why?
Because you see me just pick up dirt. You don't know I'm doing it because of Gladiator. You're just like, I don't know. Kids play with dirt. Like, that's all mine is.
Well, I don't know. What's worse, me doing that or me doing like a grab the hosel of the putter and do a quick spin around and sheave it like fucking Lee Trevino?
Yeah, that's honestly kind of sick. That's what I thought you were gonna go with when you said swords. I thought you brought it up on your hip and unsheathed it before you hit. I was like, fuck? No, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't.
That would have been cooler. That would have been so cool.
That was my favorite part. Like, I never did do it, but like we always practice batting like home run celebrations.
Oh yeah.
Is always a fun. One of my favorite ones was always doing like
you did the Sammy Sosa. You just stomp on home plate and
yeah. And I would my favorite one when we were just like fucking around. I'd do the sniper where you act like you hit it and then flip it around.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Then DC happened and they put a kibosh on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Much like the NFL, we in college football we don't use guns anymore.
Can they? Wait, they can't use guns? I thought they did the bow and arrow.
In college, well, maybe it is bow and arrow, but in college, you did not see how many people got in trouble or flagged this year for doing like gun things in college football?
No.
Like, anybody who got caught doing it was blatant. Like, you still saw people doing like the first downs.
Oh, but you know what?
Whatever,
throwing a hand grenade into a team of your linemen, that's fine.
Yeah, that's totally fine. No, Nathan, that's just good old-fashioned war propaganda.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And having you watch college football in the NFL, we love the military.
You know, and I hate it when they have the two biggest guys, and then they have, like, the running back run into one, and then the second one go, oh, no, here comes number 2.
I'm trying to think. I definitely did other cringy shit, for sure. I know playing basketball, I was super cringy. And it was not because I was good. I just knew because I have to be the enforcer. I always just tried to mean mug people. I never tried to look like I was having
you're
fun.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight, but I will look like I want to fight.
I will look like I want to fight, dude. Yeah. That's and I've said it before on this podcast, and I'll say it again. Basketball's changed a lot. This is how I'm old. This is how you know I'm old. The game's changed. It's passed me by. But I used to love basketball because I wasn't afraid to hit people, but people were afraid to hit you in basketball. So I just turned into a linebacker who should have been playing football and just did it on the basketball court. Yeah, it rules.
But what you're saying is the hilarious thing. If you talk to anybody that's, I don't know, under the age of 30, because they don't really remember it much, but you talk about football and they're talking about best quarterbacks ever, and you're like, you can mention somebody older, like you mention Steve Young, Troy Aikman, even though he won, but like,
Montana.
Well, I'm just saying, you mentioned people that like Marino, all these guys, and they're like, well, they didn't have these. And it's like, motherfucker, those guys got leveled.
Not only that, they didn't give a shit about their guys who went over the middle.
Oh, no.
There's a reason tight ends weren't as dominant until about like 10 years ago.
Yeah, and they didn't have this creature that lived out there named Lonnie Lott or fucking Lawrence Taylor that were just out there to kill people.
Yeah.
They were the equivalent of if you put like a giant dude in hockey skates with no hockey stick. Like, it was insane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I sent you a why am I forgetting his name right now? He's Niners legend. I sent you a video of him.
It was Lonnie Lott.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Lonnie Lott. Sorry. I don't know why. Like, I just started picturing somebody else for a second. Actually,
is it Ronnie Lott or Lonnie Lott?
I think Lonnie Lott.
I thought it was, but
or is it Ronnie Lott?
See, that's where I'm always up in the air. I'm like, it's
Ronnie.
It's Ronnie.
Ronnie
okay.
But him talking about, he's like, you're supposed to make a play on the ball. Nah, I'll make you remember not to come near me with
Dude,
that
I
shit.
miss I'm forgetting his name. Fuck. It's going to bug me later. But the fullback for the Cowboys when Emmitt Smith was running, they call a running play. He would give it away that it's a running play because he'd just go, choo, choo. And, like, in other words, the fucking train is coming, and people would run away from him, like, as he's coming.
Dude, that's so fucking... Dude, that's being an elite level athlete. Like, everybody talks about touchdowns, catches, home run. No, dude, fear. That's what the stat we need. You know how good you have to be to literally say, I'm going to run right through you.
Yep.
And then people are like,
fuck.
pass this fan. Nah, I got a family to think about.
All of a sudden they're doing chip blocks like,
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's an unmeasurable stat.
It really is. It really is.
And that's all-time elite. That's what I wanted to be on the basketball court, dude. I was the sixth man, dude. It ruled. When I got put in the game, it meant some shit was about to go down.
You were the Udonis Haslem of our team.
And I didn't believe people until, like, my teammates finally said it. Because, like, Dad and then some other parents would say stuff, and you're like, I guess I don't really believe that. But they'd be like, no, like, you're the sixth. I was always the sixth man. I would come off the bench first, especially, like, my junior and senior year. And they always were like, no, when you come in, everybody elevates their game all of a sudden. Because, like, I was a tryhard. So everybody's like, oh, coach put weight in because we're not actually doing what we're supposed to do. And I was always like, no, we're here. I was like a soldier. I follow orders, sir.
I gave that guy a flying lariat. Oh, yeah.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This one's my fight. This one's my fun.
How terrifying would that be if you're running on just a breakaway singing that?
Oh, dude, that's the funny part is, like, I scared my own teammates because I played like I practiced, and I practiced like I played, which was on to the balls to the wall, and everybody hated it. I about took out our starting point guard my sophomore year.
Nice.
Like, I got moved up to varsity, and I was a practice kid.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't play, right? But I was on this team. But I played defense so hard that they would put me on, like, our best players because I wouldn't fucking leave them alone. I was just in their face, and they hated it. Our best player, Nathan, in practice would have to grab me by my jersey and throw me to get away from me. And he hated it. But guess what? He was really good in basketball games because they had to give him space in an actual game.
Yeah.
But, like, I chased down our starting point guard it was a fast break in a scrimmage during practice that means nothing.
Yeah.
Ball gets turned over. They throw it up to him.
I'm just picturing you coming up like LeBron James.
Dude, sprinting. And I don't go for the ball.
For those of you that don't know Wade, if he's on a wooden floor, it sounds like the Flying Dutchman is coming for you because all you hear is the clogs.
Yeah, and that's what warned Keenan Lindsay. Shout out to Keenan Lindsay, our starting point guard. He heard the Clydesdale coming. And he went, no, and did a circle and set up the play.
Hell yeah.
And our coach was even yelling, Wade, no!
Meanwhile, you got him halfway up to the tombstone pile driver.
And meanwhile, I'm like, I'm coming for your ass.
You were the guy on, what was it, Happy Gilmore?
Yeah. I believe that, Mr. Gilmore.
It's just at the end where he's chasing him down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, dude. And JR, in WWE style, was like, it's Taylor. He's coming for the clothesline. By God.
Hell yeah, dude.
Flagrant foul. His signature move, flagrant foul.
Hell yeah, dude.
No easy buckets cometh.
I mean, fuck.
Yeah, and that's the problem is, see, this is why maybe I wonder if I do have some kind of learning disability or some kind of disorder, because I remember very early on as a kid when our dad coached me. When he coached my basketball team, he told us one practice, like, hey, guys, you have 5 fouls. You can use 4 of them. And when I heard that, I took that to fucking heart. I very rarely finished a game without at least 3 fouls that I purposely did.
Yeah, you hit the second half and you have fouls to give. Use them.
Yeah, it was a problem. Anyway, I'll stop talking about basketball after this. But there was a one point my junior year during, because I also started JV, where our JV coach, no, it was actually sophomore year. Sophomore year, my JV varsity coaches came up to me and said, Wade, we have to have a talk. And I was like, yeah, what's up? And there's like, you cannot foul out of another JV game this season, otherwise you will not sue varsity. That was the deal, because I had fouled out of every JV game because I was drunk, dude.
I'd call that being efficient.
Like, what? I was like, and that's what's funny is, like, I never thought I was one of our best players until they told me, like, we literally cannot afford to lose you. Yeah. So there you go. There's my fun basketball story about how I didn't play basketball.
Well, it's a good thing you were playing basketball because apparently the nuggets in school cafeterias today are really bad.
Are they?
Yeah, there's a kid in elementary school who just went permanently blind after eating too many of them.
He went blind?
Yes, blind.
From nuggets? Were they the dino ones? Because if that's the case, I'm going to go blind here soon, Nathan. I've been crushing dino nuggets lately.
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's true. It's really weird to think about dino nuggies poisoning because they're so adorable.
Yeah.
It's like a little triceratops.
To lunchtime.
I treat my dino nuggies not unlike Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm the raptor. Just having a little show.
I'm telling you this, too, by the way. We will talk about this young man who was wrongfully blinded.
Well, I think you about said it right, rightfully.
Yeah, I about said it.
Quit eating my nuggies, Doug.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because if he had to eat a surplus of nuggets, was this a bully and God just went, nah, we're not fucking dealing with
you've
this.
stolen the 8th kid's nuggets. That's it.
And on the 8th kid's nugget, God said, "Let there be no light."
Lights out. Night night.
But Dino Nuggets are the superior nugget if you're gonna buy them.
Okay.
You know why?
Because they're extinct.
Well, they're extinct. Yeah, they're rare. You're not going to get them anymore. Buy them all now as much as you can.
They're valuable. They're like misprinted
they're
coins.
The Bitcoin of cut chicken.
What part of the chicken? We don't know.
In the apocalypse, everyone's going to want a Dino Nuggets.
That's currency.
Yeah. But they get crispier than like normal chicken nuggets because they have the edges. They do. I'm telling you. You ever get like nuggets when they're like soggy on the bottom?
If you don't use an air fryer, sure.
Ew, I'm not using an air fryer. I'm not a poor.
Dude. I as the kids say, I low-key love the air fryer.
Dude, doesn't it have plastic in it? Aren't you just eating plastic particles by doing that?
I want more plastic in my balls, okay? That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, well, that's up to you. That's why you don't have hair.
I'm working on it so I can be sponsored by Tide across my balls.
Wait a minute. I see what's happening. You're trying to get more plastic in your balls to replace this testosterone that made your hair fall out.
No.
And then you have plastic that'll grow out of your head. And then you'll be like one of those those putty things. Mm-hmm. Remember the Play-Doh dolls that got the hair?
Yeah. Well, see, I like where you're going. And you're not wrong. That's a great thought. But mine was so I could patch up my sex doll. So when I blow up loads, just like, oh, there's a dent. I can smooth that out.
You're using your cum as plaster?
Yeah.
Look, it's environmentally friendly.
Yeah, exactly.
And technically, it's a living creature now because there's living biome.
Woo!
It's a real girl.
It's got rights.
It can now vote only the way I say to vote.
I'll hit it, but I'll fill back in that hole.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Everybody talks about how good the air fryer is. I'm just like, I've read things about it. You're cooking it in plastic. Also, it takes us just as long as a normal oven, so I don't get the hype.
Not really. Like my nuggies straight from the the freezer. You put them in that, and it's like 11 minutes crispy.
Okay, that's quite a bit shorter, I guess. So this kid went blind though from eating too many nuggets. He had to be like, did they do like a what is it? What's that movie where the guy eats all the eggs?
Rocky.
Yeah. No, when he's in jail though. I can't remember. Robert Redford.
Is it Robert Redford?
I'm pretty sure it's Robert Redford, isn't it? What the fuck is it?
It's nuggets. Is that where he gets struck by lightning and he becomes like a giant chicken that takes on Godzilla?
A giant chicken.
Like, I think it was called the natural chicken.
Yeah. The all-white meat chicken. No, what is that? Is it the felon? The fugitive? No.
The fugitive.
The fugitive.
It was where Indiana Jones become Harrison Ford. I love it.
I can't remember. Yeah, it's Harrison. Where are my eggs? Where are my damn eggs?
They jump.
I'm the president of eggs.
I told them, get off my plate, and now they're gone. Don't know what movie you're going for.
Cold Hand Luke. I knew it was fucking with an L or something.
Cool Hand?
Cool Hand Luke.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm like, man, you're making up another movie.
It's Paul Newman, by the way. God damn it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Newman.
So this kid stole a bunch of fucking chicken nuggets and was doing the
No, he didn't steal 'em.
Luke thing. He didn't steal them.
No.
How did he? What happened?
He was said to have had a diet consisting of only chicken nuggets, sausages, and cookies.
Oh, okay, you're blaming chicken
Now,
nuggets
I wanna
for
tell
something
you,
that cookies did.
Big sausage and cookies is
Has
blaming
a powerful lobby,
and they're on healthy chicken.
It turns out Tyson's too chicken to stick up for themselves. Oh, I will see myself out.
Ah, good thing, yeah. Now, if he was eating bear chicken,
yeah. Oh yeah, bear chicken. You know the old once a day heart medication.
oh yeah, no, that's Bayer.
Bear. You know the chicken that's eat one nugget a day for a lower chance of heart disease.
Now, there's a quote in here that just really made me laugh, and that is, as a mother, we can't always cook because we are busy. Followed up by her statement, because I thought this was the mom. Mm-hmm. It says, pity for the parents of this student. Like, you just had to make a comment? Like, yeah, I'm really busy. I can't always cook. Sucks to be them.
It is not easy for them to accept that they're terrible parents and don't have family time where they cook. She's like half a degree away from being like, maybe if you were in a two-parent household, like she's about to fucking hit you with something. Like, God damn, lady. Just because you're a doctor doesn't mean you can be a shitty person.
So I just wanted to comment on this. Now, and by comment, I mean I want to tell you about the strength of the nuclear family. Just like, what the hell?
This next quote is crazy. The boy's instructor became aware of the problem when he asked, "Teacher, why can't I see anything?" And they're like, "Well, Johnny, you haven't opened up your third eye. Here's some mushrooms."
I'm just picturing the kid off the Simpsons. Teacher, why can't I see anything?
Oh, okay. Wait. The publication reports that the child likely suffered from an optical atheria, which is, I don't even know how to say that, according to the Cleveland Amendment, is a condition that happens between long-term damage of the optic nerve fibers from many different causes, which can lead to irreversible issues of vision, including blindness.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor who was shitting on mothers said you need to be aware of these symptoms of vitamins.
Doctor shits on parents.
Yeah, Doctor shits on parents. That's the name of this episode. Doctor shits on parents. No, it's not. But you can't have shit in the title. Fuck you, YouTube. You used to be fun. Now you got all these ads. I have to watch an ad every 2 minutes. Anyway, what was it? Symptoms of vitamin A deficiency. So that's what causes it.
It's real fun because they give a list. Now, if this isn't the most 90s ass list I've ever seen, because it's everything you tell your kid to eat and they go, no! And that's because it's green vegetables, orange and yellow vegetables, orange and yellow fruits, dairy products, liver, beef, and chicken, certain types of fish.
Wait. Kid was eating chicken. How is he deficient in vitamin A if he's eating chicken? He was apparently eating a lot of chicken.
Oh, good point. So, survey says
Your Honor!
this isn't this is all fake chicken.
I call this
Oh, dude. And they wrap it all up of, if necessary, take a vitamin A supplement.
You're right. I just don't. There's got to be. This is a clickbaity headline, of course.
100%.
But yeah. Also,
I mean, only idiots click it.
Right. Boy, howdy, are we dumb. I do feel bad for that kid, though.
Well, it sucks, but...
Is that one of those things where you can't eat chicken nuggets ever again?
No, I think they can continue on his regularly scheduled diet.
I've already fucking gone blind. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, my God. Did you guys see it? We got a letter from Tyson. They wrote it in Braille. I get robot eyes.
I can now scope chickens from 200 yards out. Dun 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 dun. He came for the chickens first. Dun 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 dun.
The AI in his eyes told him how to cook it.
Fry up some chicken, Jason.
I'm waiting. That's probably not far off, right? AI creating optical inputs for people.
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen soon, for sure. It's already writing. It's writing code for itself so it can't turn itself off.
Dude, yeah, there's that, and there's the funny thing of everybody, because that big, huge $500 million AI project, the government said it's starting, and the very next day, China goes, hey, here's an AI that does all that for $5 million.
Yeah.
It was the funniest thing I think I've seen in a long time.
Dude, Chinese flexing on our government is kind of funny sometimes. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I think the East is becoming the best troll. And as we know, the troll rules the world.
Everybody's been looking down on them when all along. And I remember this from like the Dreamcast and maybe even the original PlayStation. They made knockoffs of that shit that ran everything anyways back then. So they've been on top of it, making cheap, free electronics. Well, I guess they're not free, but they're cheap.
They're cheap as hell. Yeah, and they're all in our houses right now. Nathan, everything we have in our computer is Chinese. One day our computers are just going to shut off because they have master kill switches in all of our PCs.
Ooh, that would be rough.
Yeah.
No more.
I need my server I created to share media with my brother.
My server's gone.
Comrade! We wanted to watch Rush Hour 2 with your god.
I knew I should have paid for the USSR update. Fuck.
Soviet blockchain. No good here. Hilarious.
Also, in fun stories, drunken brawls happen everywhere. All sorts of fun. But there's no place more fun than Canada. Because, let's be honest, proverbial drunken brawls could happen at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but Canada is a special breed of drunken brawls. When you don't have guns in your country, you're willing to throw haymakers a lot harder.
Okay. Okay.
Because you don't have the threat. You got to worry about knives? And they're going to be like, oh, that's not very honorable where you pulled a shank, eh? You fucking hoser, you're breaking out a
Are you
knife?
scared of this? I got twofer.
Yeah. You got a knife? Well, I got a hockey blade here. I got a skate blade here. Now it's even. Have Eddie.
Hit you right upside your toque.
We're gonna rumble like the Jets and the Sharks, eh?
I'll hit you so hard. I'll hit you hard enough that you'll think Montreal still have a baseball team. You don't, you know.
Oh yeah, you're gonna feel pretty after I'm done with you, bud.
So there's a drunken fight, and a dude got his penis stuck to the icy sidewalk. Now
He got his. Oh damn, dude. That's what we call a Canadian tube sock.
that's how you become true Eskimo brothers. So take a guess how this happens, because in my head, what I think's happening is there's a clear diffusal technique going on, and that is one guy clearly in my head. This is just without reading all of this yet. One guy is Brock Lesnar and the other guy's me. And how do you get him to not fight you? You drop trow. And you're like, you can't hit me.
Right. See, I have it the other way. They're drunk.
Okay. Well,
So
obviously.
And Canadians being trained to fight via hockey.
Oh, I'm sorry. Based on where this is Bret Hart.
Yeah. Well, normally they pull the hockey jersey over the top, but since he was drunk, he got confused and he pulled his pants down, and that's how this ensued.
Ah, the reverse hockey fight.
Yeah. It's like a Melvin, but for hockey fights.
So they can't skate away.
Oh, you hoser, I can't fucking skate now.
Yeah. You know what? It makes sense you say that because they were on ice. It was an icy fucking sidewalk. So.
Getting deep pants is already horrifying because that's how this happened. I guarantee you. He got deep pants, turned around. It says brawl because it was one swing. You swing once, it counts as a brawl. But he swung with his pants down, fell, dick immediately freezes that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you kids wouldn't have to have a cup of warm water, would you?
My favorite thing to think about on this is, because he's drunk. So when he falls, $20 says he pisses himself. And that's how it freezes. Like,
honestly, that was how you would unfreeze it. Because I don't think you're pissing when you're in the middle of a fight. You got flight or fight.
Yeah, but you got to say the magic words. You got to go lollipop, lollipop.
Oh, God damn it. Now I just peed myself, Nathan.
Yeah, there's lemonade everywhere.
Yeah.
So my reading this, they don't know how it happened.
Okay.
So that leads my brain to wander more, and that is the guy that fell, the guy that was going to hit him or did hit him, had to lean over and be like, "Don't worry, your secret's safe with me," and like left.
Yeah.
I'll never speak of this to anyone, don't worry, but the EMTs are on their way.
Looks like we already got some ice on it there, eh, bud? Peace out, hoser. Farts on him.
Hey, buddy, want to help me? I'm not your buddy, guy.
You're going to need a Zamboni to get your piece off that ice there, pal.
The East Village Pub.
This hoser's got his toque stuck to the walkway, eh?
Hey, throw him a dart. It froze to the ground, but he'll get it.
Yeah. Damn, dude. And they know for a fact this guy got punched, too?
No, that's my assumption of how it went down.
See, I feel like this guy lied. This is a lie.
Okay.
He's like, no, dude, I got fucking punched, and, like, I fell, and I was trying to get, like, I was trying to, like, I don't know, like take my belt off so I could wrap my hand. Like he's just fibbing like a 5th grader so he doesn't look uncool. And he's like, and then my pants fucking fell down, and then my penis got stuck to the sidewalk.
So here we go. This is fun because the people that got there to help him, the security guard at the bar, shittiest night of his life. It's just like, what'd you do? I tried to gently peel a guy off the sidewalk because his bean bag was just frozen to the sidewalk.
Well, let me go get my spatula. I think I can flip your beans off of there.
Let me show you this technique I use on beans. So he goes through, and they TMZ have been censored, so they had photos by TMZ of this, but the gentleman's privates are clearly stretched before snapping right back to the ice.
Oh, they tried to pull him off?
I know, that's even funnier because now it literally is like a Dumb and Dumber thing. They're slowly peeling him off. He's like, let me down, let me down, let me down.
Ah! Although, if it's cold enough that your balls are sticking to it, and depending on how long you was out there, your nuts might be so cold that you can't feel it.
Yeah, but that's how you make a new Weekend song.
Yeah.
I can't feel my nuts when I'm on you.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks, dude. I feel bad for that guy, but also, what did he do? Do you imagine getting your ass beat so bad that a dude pulls down your pants and like mushes your ass?
Can you imagine if it was all because of the bouncer? Like the bouncer literally threw him out, but had a hand on his pants. They fell down. He's stuck, and then you have to walk over and go, "Well, shit," and try and pick him up. And you're like, "Dude, your ball bag's stuck to the ground."
Yeah, and then somebody went, "Wait, isn't that bouncer? Isn't that Ted Arcel, the lawn dart champion of the world?" Yes, lawn darts always comes back to bite me in the ass. Even here, I just threw that man so well that I lawn darted his penis into the ice.
Aren't you Arnie Hammer? Are you going to eat that man's balls?
Yes, I'm going to eat his balls. I'm Army Hammer. I'm a world-class lawn dart champion.
Army.
And I also eat. It's Army Hammer.
Oh, I thought it was Arnie.
No, it's Army.
So he owns the Arm and Hammer fortune?
I guess. I don't know.
You can't name your kid that. Come on.
Yeah, you can't. We can't name it that. But
he is
I like your idea.
Soda
That's probably what happened.
czar.
Is just one bouncer fucking hip tossing a guy out of there.
It had to be. And how embarrassing is that you had to get first responders there? So you have a whole EMT crew that's guaranteed taking photos.
You're right. Also, proving to me that the Canadian education system is not as good as they try to advertise it to us, because not one person went, "Can we get a fucking cup of warm water from the bar?"
No, we're using that to melt the ice.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah. You want that? They just come out there with like one of those flaming 151 shots.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Didn't work. Yeah, I don't get it. So that's dumb. Well, I'm sorry, dude. I hope you get a nice lawsuit out of this and you go nuts with your fucking settlement.
Hopefully.
You know where you should go nuts, Nathan.
Puntygame.com. Monday through Friday, I got the whole network there for you, even on Saturday and Sunday. And as a matter of fact, it's just there. So puntygame.com, the entire library for you, the listeners. Also on youtube.com. In that search bar, type out Comic Wade Taylor with 0 spaces. Again, that's Comic Wade Taylor. You get clips of this show, Not Worth the Time, as well as clips of that man's stand-up. So like and subscribe. Back on puntygame.com. Get some merch.
That's right, everybody. Hop over to the Punting Game shop. We can get t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at puntinggame.com. So get yourself something nice. Set yourself up for a nice new year right now with some cool stuff from us. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout.
Oh, you betcha. I'm stuck. I don't want to see it. Get me some nuggets. We're out. Peace.
Clydesdale's coming down the court.
Who is him?